I hate when this happens. Join the new live. Man, it was just getting good, bro, and then your freaking battery messes up everything.
Yeah, I can see your stream just like freezing for like a couple of minutes.
Yo, sorry guys, I did not mean for that to happen. I'm so sorry, chat. And I'm not gonna swing that battery ever again. I was talking, and then it just crashed. I'm gonna wait for chat to kind of go. But yeah, like.
What is wrong with PlayStation making the controllers like this?
I don't know, man. It's not the controller. It was just like the. I don't know. I guess it must have been buggy, so the PlayStation couldn't handle the swinging. It was too much for it. I want to make sure I don't swing that battery. Now I'm scared.
I wonder how the PlayStation 6 is gonna be like. Oh no.
I hate doing because PlayStation is difficult because if a game closes, I have to do another stream. That's the only thing I hate about it. Like if it happened on PC, I don't have to worry about it because there's OBS, so like the stream will be on. But
so I take it you have a PS5.
I'm probably gonna talk to her for another 10. We got more time still to talk, so. But I don't think they're joining my new thing, so whatever. We'll talk anyway. But yeah, like for example, like the streamers. Like, yeah, I just don't. If you try to read the chat, like, I see, like, there's a. I'm gonna mention two people that read the chat. Bobby Monsoon. You're not gonna know who these people are because, like, there's different genres. Bobby Monsoon, Old Dog, I respect for them because they actually read the chat. They have over 100 people. They have more, like, over that. So, I respect people that try to read the chat. Even though they don't read everyone, because it's impossible to read everyone's chat. Let's be for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I'm talking about the streamers that don't really get much views and still doesn't pay attention to their chat. Like at that point, they're just there for the money. They're just being crappy people. Why even keep watching?
Yeah, I don't like when YouTubers talk about views, like, or like not like unless they're defending themselves about content, like I make more views than you. They're defending yourself, but whoever's like making like I have better views than you is like. People forget that, and people really do forget that the viewers actually make the person. So if you're talking trash to your viewers, it doesn't make sense because they're the one who created you. Yes, you put in the work. I'm not saying you don't put in the work, but at the end of the day, people have to watch you in order for you to get big as you are. So you can't say, "Oh, I did it all by myself," because viewers have to help. You know what I'm saying? But I can't be like that too because again, I understand where everyone's coming from. So, you know, but I don't. I'm saying this because I remind myself not to go like that to like, you know, purposely do because, trust me, pride is a hard thing to deal with when it comes to these things sometimes.
I've seen so many small streamers not pay attention to their chats. And then the next thing I know, like not even like several hours later, they do another stream playing a multiplayer game with viewers.
What's up, guys? Guys, by the way, I'm sorry the battery swinged. Yeah, I never liked that too, especially when you're like, come on, you gotta talk to the chat, man. If you're not talking to the chat, if you're small, then what's the point? You know, they see YouTubers that don't talk, but it's a little different because sometimes they do talk, but it's hard to have a lot of people. I'm gonna let everyone know that whoever tries streaming, do not treat it as a gameplay. Yes, it's a gameplay. That's understandable, but. You can't just talk like, alright guys, look at this, we're gonna do this. You gotta be more specific. You gotta read the chat. If you're not reading the chat, then you're just gameplaying. Which I did one time by accident. I didn't even notice. Because sometimes you get into the game so much. And then you don't read the chat. So.
Yeah, but I'm talking like the small streamers that don't pay attention to the chat and then pay attention to the chat on a multiplayer game that they want them to join in. That's kind of crappy.
Yeah.
They should be paying attention to the chat while they're playing.
I did read your chat. I said I didn't understand what you meant, though, Palmer. You said, so what should they try harder on? And I'm talking about Corey and Squiggle. I said I didn't know what you meant by that. That's what I meant. I didn't say word for word, but it's because I said I didn't know what I meant. But my fault. He said, bro, he said, yeah, that was funny. He says, bro, read my chat then, boy. I forgot to read the first part. I'm talking about, yeah, streamers should read the chat. I'm not even freaking messing up his. I didn't even read his. That was funny. My fault. See how I make mistakes? I make mistakes too, chat, see?
Yeah. So. Yeah, I was right.
We got not.
Make sure that the non-VR version of Help Wanted 2 is actually on PlayStation.
It is, though.
And it seems like yeah.
Camera Chica ate your Wi-Fi. She thought it was PTO. Get out, Luke. I
The
like you.
craziest
Good to see
thing
you.
is that the PlayStation Store is selling it for $40, while GameStop is selling it for $30.
Yo, hold on. I'm so sorry. Sage, forgive me for this. Yo, Luke, ain't no way you have Glamour Chica as your profile, bro. Nah, bro.
Wait,
Ain't no
what?
way. Yes, Luke Galloway's here, bro.
No.
I mean, like, what did Corey and Squiggle messed up on? I'm not gonna say what they messed up on because they didn't bring it up. So I'm not gonna bring up any stuff, okay? Here's what I'll say. I already mentioned Corey's already. Boundaries. He didn't respect my boundaries. Squiggle, he kept saying stuff that was just being annoying. Alright, that's about it. I ain't gonna go into details. I usually guys tell you much. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what happened with Zig's side because I'll probably tell Sage, because Sage is the only one I'll probably tell what happened. But I'm not gonna say it because Zig's side was respectful enough to not make a big deal. I'm not gonna say it in the chat. It wasn't bad, but I'm not gonna say more than that. It's not like he's a cool person. Nobody's bad. I don't want to ban anybody. Okay, you know how many people? You think I want to ban Corey? You think I want to ban Nobody 79? Well, you're definitely gonna still be banned. So don't even bother coming back for what you did last time. But I didn't want to ban them either. No, but Nobody 79 is the biggest troll, by the way. So I know who that person is. Making alt accounts to try to do what you did. I'm not stupid. Yeah, I'll call you out, buddy. I don't care. So, anyway, I mentioned that name because Nobody 79 was the one who was watching Garden Amendment. Carpet was, I could say Carpet because Carpet wasn't being respectful. Carpet was trying to self-promote too much and telling people to leave my streams to join theirs, which didn't work because that's not how you do things. That's how you promote. I don't know how you promote like that. And it's crazy because I allowed it because I'm like, oh, I help him out, and it was just too much. So, but you go ahead and say, give me a second, Sage. I'm just gonna say one more. So these people I don't want to ban. I don't want to ban anybody, even Slime Boy. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't think none of you guys remember Slime Boy. I know character remembers Slime Boy. I didn't want to. It's almost midnight. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at midnight. Don't worry. But I don't know if you guys. I know Tyson probably knows Slime Boy. I don't think Tyson actually knows. Maybe not. I know character knows Slime Boy. I don't know if character's here, but Slime Boy I used to play with FNAF co-op. But he just kept making fun of my channel, and it came off as jealousy. I'm not gonna lie, not jealousy in a sense like that, but it came off like he's like, "Oh, you're a people pleaser," stuff like that. It was just getting to a point like, "Are you just here to just to say stuff?" It wasn't even funny. Like it wasn't funny at all. He was just saying stuff. So I just got pissed and banned him. So I forgot. I deleted him multiple times. I remember why. Yeah, character. You remember Slime Boy? So yeah, Slime Boy character. I don't even know Carpet. So I was gonna unban Carpet, but I'm like, nah, I can't trust him now. Zigzag is not banned, by the way. Zigzag can always come back, but I don't think he is gonna come back. So all I'm gonna say is respect the rules, just respect, and then you won't be banned. Honestly, it's that simple. You just don't be banned. I don't know why people get upset when I time that out for 1 minute, which I don't know who. I don't understand why you get mad for 1 minute.
Why would you get over that? That's kind of stupid.
Well, that's what Nobody 79 did, so they went to alt accounts. And that's yeah, and then they were saying the end, and I knew it was Nobody 79 because it was the same time making it. And I think the person's, I'm not gonna say the person's name, but I found out who the person was. But yeah, so yeah, I mentioned this is the last time, but this has been a while since I said Nobody 79. I don't think you guys remember. I don't think none of you, because it was just the Garden Band Mystery. I know Cat Cut would probably know, and maybe Palmer Squiggle. But yeah, so they were making both accounts. Corey got upset because I timed it out for the N-word, but he didn't respect boundaries, like I said. Anyway, let me not get too deep. I shouldn't be talking about this. All I'm saying is just respect the chat, be respectful. That's it. Okay, that's all I'm asking for. If you have like a problem, man, then just approach it in a better way, man. Because I thought you ended stream. No. I'm gonna end stream in about
5 minutes.
Corey got mad because he thought I don't know why Corey got mad. Corey said no. He was trying to give an example of the N-word, but I know how Corey is. And I timed out for 1 minute. He's like, why did you time me out? Because I used to give explanations for it or warn people, right? I warn people because, hey, what's up, chill guy? Because, I understand people make mistakes. But when you take advantage of that, that's what I have to enforce my rules. There'll be times I'll just ban people. That's why with Squiggle just kept saying stuff, and so that they just banned him. You gotta be respectful. I think Corey felt too entitled, in my opinion, but that could be wrong. Carpet, like I said, self-promotion. Zigzag, I don't want to say Zigzag because Zigzag was respectful, so I'm not going to say. Because he was respectful not to mention it. All I will say is, you could read between the lines who I'm talking about. Don't tell people to not join my streams. Behind my back. That's all I'm going to say. You can, who I said that, it could be, I could say that to anybody. It could be Signboy that said that. It could be Corey could say that. Don't do that. And then don't get mad. And then, that's all I'm saying. Because you don't tell people to leave my stream behind my back. And now, if you know, you know who I'm talking about. I feel like everyone knows who I'm talking about, but I have to say it. I'm just being honest.
I know. So I'm just gonna...
Anyway. Let me talk here. Okay, let me... Why am I talking about this? How did I get to this, Sage? Oh, because freaking Palmer said Squiggle and Corey. He wanted to know. Dang it, Palmer. We had a wind gust of 60 miles per hour today. Dang, bro. What's rough your town, bro? Dude, did see... Yo, I'm not reading that, bro. I know Monster Hunter. I miss Monster Hunter, bro. He's going to come next summer, he said, but I don't know why. Next summer is crazy. So, hopefully, man, Monster Hunter was... Stop word, bro. You're good, Palmer.
So...
Anyway, Sage, sorry. You talk, Sage. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, talk, Sage. I'm sorry.
What the flip is this?
What?
Look in the general VC chat. The duo. See, I'm getting confused now. They're ripping us off. They're ripping everyone that's using PlayStation off.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I think that's French. I don't know. That's Spanish. Remember when we were speaking Germany? Yo, I used to hate that, bro. There was one time that B Capital Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is a viewer that joins, but he's not. He used to join a lot, but he said he's gonna join next. He said he has stuff to do. I don't know what's going on. I guess he has school, college, probably. Could be that, or whatever. It doesn't matter what the reason was. We just hope he comes back. And they used to speak German, bro. One stream, bro. I think that was the Secret of the Mimic. One of the Secret Mimic, the first one. Bro, I used to hate that, bro. I was hating that much. That's not Spanish. Whatever happened to Janet? Oh yeah, that moment. That's not Spanish. That is Spanish.
Just a reminder.
Yes,
a little under 2 minutes left.
I will push it for an extra 5 minutes. I'll put a 5-minute timer. I always do this.
Oh.
Listen, I'm a yapper, chat. I'm sorry. 5 or 10 minutes? I would do 5 minutes because people gotta do stuff. So, all right, 5 minutes.
You're not the only one. If you start talking to me about my favorite topic, I will not stop.
I know. It's just like when you get into it, it's kind of hard to like stop, So it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
I just use Google Translate to blame him. I'm so smart. What do you mean you're smart? Yeah, dude, that was so funny. And yeah, that is French. That's not French, bro. That's Spanish, bro. Get out of here, bro. Oh, you know what? It is. Yeah, I didn't really feel it. Yeah. It's freaking French toast. So good.
But seriously, why does GameStop sell Help Wanted 2 for $30 and then sell it on PlayStation for $40?
It's probably because it's pre-owned, though. You gotta think about that. It's pre-owned.
Yeah, on GameStop. But I still can't feel like they're ripping us off.
I mean, no, because GameStop, they price it off who's pre-owned, but then PlayStation, I get where they're coming from. It's like, it's not pre-owned, though, and you're downloading it. But I feel like they should lower the prices eventually. Like, bro, I should not be seeing, like, an old game be, like, $100 or $60 still to this day, bro. That's, like, in, like, 2002, bro. That game should, like, dramatically discounted. And whatever happened to ChatGPT?
When it first came out on Switch, I kid you not.
ChatGPT was the best, bro. Still there.
$15 for me.
$15?
It was on Switch before I checked the pricing again on my other account, and it was all back to 40.
Dang, bro.
Well, that just proves when they first released Help Wanted 2 on consoles, like the flat version mainly, when people tried getting that, it was all over the place. Like, I bet you, Xbox had the game over $100.
Yeah, bro. Wait, character. I don't know. I don't know, man. Character said, "What happened to Cat Cut doing, bro?" Oh, I miss Cat Cut doing, bro. It's basically, you guys know it's Baby Stinger Flame, but when Cat Cut joined my stream the first couple of times in Garden Bandman, he was not like what he is right now. He was different. Different. He was not talking about go garden because he loves Garden Bambi. He was helping me. Squiggle used to help me first. Squiggle helped me first, but he was using ChatGPT. I don't know, but it was funny. And then when CapCut came, CapCut took over. Yeah, I know, bro. CapCut, bro. Not this adult stinger. I know. I missed the old CapCut. Anyway, go ahead.
Then when I came, I took over, basically.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I kept playing it to it too much to the point it's just kind of embedded into my memory.
Remember Delilah? I think so. It was in one of the streams. Subscribe. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys a lot because, like, you know, especially coming out of work, because I hate work. I'm pretty sure nobody really likes work, but it depends what job you do. Yeah, FedEx is not what I'm. Freak FedEx, bro. I honestly hate FedEx. I don't mind doing Amazon. Freak FedEx for that. I'm sorry. I hate that stupid job.
I'm afraid of FedEx trucks because my friend back in high school, back in my freshman year, had basically threatened everyone to run them over with a FedEx truck.
Damn.
She finally got the job, and she has the job now. As she said that she would get. And now I'm just kind of steering clear of FedEx trucks now.
Yo, I'm telling you guys. I'm gonna read some of the chat. I know you guys typed. I know I see the chat. I'm gonna type it. Before I say that, but mention what Sage said, bro. I'm gonna let you know, guys. If you order your package and you see it's broken, it's FedEx. They do not care if that junk is open. They will put it in the truck. I'm dead serious. They will smush over that. They say it's a rule not to do that, but I'm guaranteed you, your package is not gonna look the same unless they go to a different department. So I don't know. Maybe they fix it there.
Other man.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just read.
3 days left. 3 days left until the 11th anniversary of Fatnap.
Oh shoot, that's kind of cool. In Roblox, is that gonna be happening in Roblox? The stream?
Maybe you can make a stream themed about it, but still on like Roblox.
Which is actually fire. That's actually a good time. Okay, let me read the chat for 1 second. I'm so sorry. CapCut changed his name in the security breach. I remember he did that. I don't know why, bro. Why would he change his baby finger flame? Local friend I could accept, but dang, he changed his whole thing. CapCut before Girl Garden, CapCut after Girl Garden. That's so true, bro. I like CapCut still, though. Oh, nah, so they don't put fungus in the box. Alright, the timer went off. What do you want to say, Sage, before we get off?
Huh?
The timer just went off, so I'm going to end stream. But what do you want to say before I end stream?
I don't know.
Bruh. Okay. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed it. I know it was upset. It was crazy. I understand. The whole thing was crazy. I should not unmuted it. Okay, I did left it unmuted because I was just pissed. I was like, I'm not even gonna mute it. So sorry about what happened earlier. We wasn't supposed to hear that at all. So I apologize my language, and if I made some of y'all feel comfortable, I'm pretty sure some of y'all enjoyed it. All right, come on, I'm a human too, so I'm pretty sure you get like some of it. Let's be for real. Let's not lie. It was entertaining, but either way, I think you guys were still showing up after that. Hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe, and we finally found the pen. That's all that matters at the end of the day. It's a freaking stupid pen, bro. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe, and peace.